Hello ladies and gentlemen and fellow Capsuleers, welcome back to Let's Play EvE Online. Now, the last time we finished our... Oh wait, I forgot the timer again. I'm really forgetting the timer all the time. Very good sentence. And what I have to do is... Going to save my timer now. There. Done. And basically we're going to dive into career agents for today, for this next episode. And we're going to start with our military career agent. Not the advanced, just the basic stock standard. Okay.
The career agent has offered you a mission. Accept it, and you will begin your chosen career path. You are now in the good hands of the career agents. I suggest exploring different careers with their guidance. I will now enter standard operations mode as your ship's AI.
Well, goodbye Aura. Thanks for introducing us to New Eden. Okay, we are going to get ourselves a hybrid turret. That's nice. Okay. Here is a mission suited for someone of your caliber. Well, I'm not going to read every description for missions because missions are kind of like quests, but you do them quite a lot and they're not very much different versions of it in EVE Online, but it's for a lot of players the main means of going around. So, but very important, we're going to change the name of our ship, even though it's just an Ibis. It's going to be the SS Camelot. Okay. Let's undock then. And blast those nasty pirates. Oh, by the way, while off screen, I have joined a corporation, not formally yet, but already beginning to join them fully, and they are called RHP, Right, Honor and Passion. Multi-language community, mostly consisting of German guys and Austrian guys, like 60%, but still a lot of English-speaking people. And well, they're always recruiting new players. They are new player friendly. That's why I joined them, and maybe some of them is going to be accompanying me on my trips through New Eden. Okay, let's go and walk to this location, which you can do with using this overlay over here, agent missions, which is quite handy actually. And now we're going to do it. Our first proper mission EVE Online without Aura guidance. And well, I think we're going to show overview. Nah, just leave it at box standard at the moment, because you can highly customize your overlay over there. Okay, let's get in range and blast them. Come on. Yeah, now we are in range. And giving him a jolly good hitting, actually. I mean, this is below level 1 missions, because everything tiers up to level 5 in EVE Online. You don't have a level per se for your character, but all your skills have levels, and level 5 is always the top level. Except for gear. Gear goes up 5 meter levels. Well, that also actually goes up 5 meter levels. But meter level 5, which is the best one, is usually called Tech 2. And there are some things which are actually Tech 3, like ships for instance. Mainly being the tactical destroyer and the strategic cruiser, which are tech-free ships. But they are quite expensive and long in our distance, to be quite frank with you. And I don't think you can fly them on the alpha status of your clone. I'm not really sure though. And basically most of the times missions just boil down to, well, killing all the mobs. Just annihilate everything. Every pirate ship. Which we are currently doing. And I'm going to the audio settings. I mean, the dynamic music is nice, but I'm on by classical EVE Online music. So actually it should start by playing... Actually you should start playing combat music now, but sadly it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it's broken. Okay, done everything that we need to do. As this thing checks now green, and we're going back to the bases delivering the mission. Or to the station, I should rather say. Going to change my appearance a little bit. Wait, where was that? Was that displaying graphics?
Docking permission requested.
Texture quality is high. Oh damn it, where was that?
Accepted.
Shortcuts, general settings. Oh, I have no idea where it was. Just let me check. Because I'm sick of that black thingy. Fixed window, internal one, camera shake, camera bobbing, invert zoom direction, offset interfaces, camera invert y-axis, low quality, I don't care about the characters. Okay, let's see how this is going to work. How many? Oh, it drops down to 22 FPS. Well, let me do a little bit about that. Post-processing, none. Okay, shadow quality, we're going to go to low. Okay, apply. It should work now a little bit better, yeah. Okay, where is the general settings? I'm so sorry. I have no bloody idea. Well, yeah, that's a little bit more fluent. That looks a bit nicer. Okay, let's deliver this mission then. Okay, complete the mission. Request a new mission. Okay, now we need to get ourselves some items from out of there. Okay, and we're going to get a Merlin and a disc, which is nice. Okay, Alt C, item hanger, or basically this fitting screen before we do anything else, because we're going to move this gun and fit this gun because it is better, and going to give it charges so it can do damage. And we're as well going to fit ammunition in our cargo hold and going to rock this. Next mission. Grinding through the missions. So basically the career agents trying to give you a feel for the certain activities you can do in EVE Online, which is actually quite nice.
Warp drive active.
It's just a strange new aura voice, to be quite honest with you. Oh, we almost made $1 million today. Nice. Okay, let's get in range of him. Because we have a fall off range of, well, 7 kilometers. Little bit better than the civilian, which has 5 kilometers if I'm not all too wrong on that, because I didn't bother to check. But we still need to get closer. Way closer, actually. Okay, now, yeah, that's nice. Now we are going to actually automatically track targets for everything we click on, which is quite nice, if I'm honest with you. So we wait till we are in range. We're going to the orbiting mode and commence firing. There you see, much more damage, much shorter time. Way better, this weapon. That's why, even though it's attack 1, it's no longer a civilian, which is much better. And the optimal range for our small gun is around 3 kilometers, so we're going to set our orbit default at 2.5 clicks. And we're going to orbit him. As you see, we're completely missing him. So go in with our Corvette and blast him out of the skies. And now we can look at it from his perspective. Boom. Blown away. But there is still more. And we are currently fighting against the Guristas pirate faction, by the way. Of course, there are certain different factions of pirates, because you can actually own the ships of the pirates. And some are actually, if player used, much better than the stock vanilla variants, because pirate faction ships are usually always a blend of two different huge empire factions. Okay, now that one has dropped the cargo container that we were looking for. Not going to bother to loot those wrecks, but usually you would do that because with salvaging would bring you a lot of money. Because some for some missions the loot is more worth than the actual bounties and mission reward as well. And sometimes there even is going to be a drop of a very rare item which can really make you a load of money. For instance, or basically with every PvE action, because for instance, once in Nullsec with my main character, I got dropped a Shadow Serpentis. Yeah, oh, sorry. A Shadow Serpentis armor hardener, and it was worth like 140 millions, which is quite nice, quite good amount of money, to be honest with you.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, deliver the next mission. And request another one. Okay, going to get something new as well. Going to get a new weapon as well. All quite nice. And some more ISK. Okay, now we're going to change ship. Because the Merlin is a better ship. Okay, ship hangar. May assemble ship. Change name. SS Avalon 2. Since it's our second Avalon, we're going to strip the fitting of our EVEs, sorry. Go and make this one active. Go to item hanger, and now we're going to fit the blasters, since they make slightly more damage than railguns, and you usually don't mix weapons, because that's bad, because then you got different ranges and it's all, well, rubbish. Item hanger, yeah, now we have that. We can go to our fitting screen, load our weapons, the antimatter charge, going to put in spare ammunition as well, and then let's rock and roll. Oh no, wait, forgot something. Going to put in the afterburner as well, and then it's time for rock and roll. Yeah. Do.
Warp drive active.
And once again we're going to group our weapons. And blasters have a much shorter range than railguns, so we now really get to within 2 kilometers of our target to do any damage, because otherwise it would be out of range. Okay, and first of all we're going to focus ourselves on the drones. Oh, now we can target 3 targets from standard. It's quite nice. Because the drones can slow us down, as they already do, and that is a bad thing. So we are going to shoot at it, and we're still out of range. And sorry, my telephone rings.